What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King again. They have to chat the damn thing again. And this morning, people, we are the one early morning live. And I wanna different. I guess if you're watching this one on the replay, I guess good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you anywhere you are watching this one back. But yeah, people, just I talk about a few squad updates today. You get me? I say we'll talk about a few happening squad updates. We have a few updates for going. So this one is titled Reggae Boyz It With Injuries, but Jamaica squad remains ready. Meaning that for me, I think that even though the squad has been people are the most injuries me ever seen on a squad, the most injuries I've ever seen on a Jamaica Reggae Boyz squad. But guess what? Again, people don't worry about a thing because guess what? Three little birdies, I tell you, every little thing is gonna be alright because I think everything is gonna be alright. And we're gonna take a look at it. We could just take a look at the injuries first, who was replaced by who, and we could take a look at what go on. So we could jump right into it, people. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, I have to do this first, people, because this is very important. So, we see where the coach named a 26-man squad. And this is what the coach said. We just have to remind ourselves that this is what he said. So the coach said the size of the squad is 26 because they are awaiting a few niggles. So he did go on to speak about what players is actually looking out for that are injured and them something there, isn't me? So but then that part, listen this. Listen again, I'm gonna pull it up again. Coach said, I didn't want to bring in players last minute. That's why instead of naming a regular 23-man squad, he named a 26-man squad instead. Listen to coaching of people, and this is what I can't understand. I want to not hear the video them a play. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if I can. Let me just put them up on the screen. Let me just bring them up then. So I'm gonna load up two video them. Because the coach, this is what the coach saying at the press conference, and this is what I say. I have a problem with saying something and then something else. You get me? I say I not have a problem, but this is what the coach constantly.
Size of the squad is more than normal, 26. Why? We've got quite a few niggles. We've got games this weekend, so we're awaiting if players come through.
So when you hear that now, people, when you can't hear that now, so you must say the size of the squad is not normal because usually it's a 23-man squad. The coach said all time one amount. Usually it's a 23-man squad, and the reason why it's 26.
For one or two situations where we might lose players, I didn't want to bring in players last minute, so that's why we've had additions to the squad.
Now I hear that clearly now. So I'm basically saying didn't want to bring in players last minute. So now, don't get me wrong, people. I understand, say, you have unprecedented events, and the way this sounded, when we just hear this live in the press conference, I was like, I think the coach is trying to do something because we see almost every single squad he had to be bringing in players last minute. So I'm like, it's a good thing, say, I'm be proactive. A good thing, say, add three more players. So you don't want to be bringing in any players last minute. The man say, I don't want to be bringing in any players last minute. So, because I don't want to be
Of
bringing
one
in
or
any players last
two
minute,
situations where we might lose players. I didn't want to bring in players last minute, so that's why we've had additions to the squad.
so me I say, all right, then the coach will be proactive. But again, is it that he keeps on bringing injured players, hoping for them to be fit? And even when they bring extra 3 man in the squad, yes. This is what end up happening. Because this is what end up happening now, and this is the situation that we're in. And that is why I think it brings more panic to the fans. I think unnecessary panic to the fans, unnecessary panic, people keep on dropping out. So yeah, so this was the initial 26-man squad. The initial 26-man squad. People remember say, coach said 26 man there because I don't want to bring no new body. So me have 26 and 26 me work with. Then because of Kemar Foster go see BAM Sports drop this Ronaldo Webster being added to the squad again. Now the reason about Ronaldo Webster, I hear the reasoning go on yesterday, and I brought it up that Ronaldo Webster also came from the Cavalier staple. And I also brought up the fact that make sure on all of that. When bring up same come from the Cavalier staple, but also be fair and say the youth actually earned him call up, because if you take a look at the left back, them you have the two left back them that has been called up to the team over the years. That's Amari Bell and Greg Lay. Now you have Amari Bell, Greg Lay. So now if Amari Bell and Greg Lay not dead, you expect those two to be the two left back them in the pecking order. You look on the other left backs them out there, Ronaldo Webster has to be third in this pecking order. So it's expected based on merit, based on the way you go on with. He might met the team on merit. I'm explain to you, say, irrespective of if the team have X amount of Cavalier baller or X amount of Mount Pleasant baller, they are literally the best of the best in terms of Cavaliers that win the league, Mount Pleasant by all of the best talents them. So it makes sense. It follows a logical path. So, and again, I sure want to say how much Mount Pleasant ball in a team, and we not have the narrative, because nobody can create a narrative to say the Mount Pleasant FA must see a control something in a JFA. I not hear the narrative. But anyways, we see BAM Sports break this, you get me, I say, and it took like 3 to 5 business days before we see this. This is what JFF actually post, because as much as we talk about it, I would know say BAM Sports, and BAM Sports is as close to Fabrizio Romano. He's the Fabrizio Romano of Jamaica. You still want to see Jamaica JFF posting it. So we see JFF post this 3 to 5 business days after. Is me Ronaldo Webster, new face in squad. Ronaldo Webster has earned his second Reggae Boyz call up. All eyes on him as he looks to bring energy. And I'm like, 3 to 5 business days. All right, then now it's official, because if JFF posts it, as much as we know BAM Sports very credible, big up yourself, BAM. You get me? I say, but nothing can be more credible than when JFF posts it. So we see JFF post it on them website, and I'm like, all right, then it's official. And then again, people, the youth making the team on merit. 8 appearance, 719 minutes. 719 minutes. This youth, 24-year-old left footer, the youth met the squad on merit. And a backups met the youth there, and a friend thing, and a friend business people, the youth making the squad on merit. And minutes alone and performances. You get me? I said the youth is a left back, left-footed left back. Majority I'm giving them, he plays at left back. I guess he was earlier in his career, he was a winger, so he can actually play a wing. That means he probably be good in a back three as well. I mean, if we play a back three as a left wing back, he can also do that to take himself off my screen some more. Yeah, so as a left wing back, he probably good this as well. You get me? I say, because if you were a winger originally in your career, I expect you to be able to can play wing back more than even a full back. So the youth is in the major achievement the youth actually this season 2025, the youth make him debut in the Europa League qualification. The youth played Champions League qualification 2025. And last season, the youth actually played Conference League, and him go play Conference League group stage this season with him team that he actually won the league with last season over there in North Macedonia. We're there and we educate ourselves about the North Macedonian league and see say our big league the youth are play. You get me? I say so. The youth I met the squad for America. The youth previously had a call up back in 2022. You get me? I say almost 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and a bit. You see me? So the youth had two times the youth was on the bench. One time he actually made it off the bench. So he was on the bench in this game between Morocco against Morocco. So we played Morocco, and see there he was on the bench. He was on the bench. Ronaldo Webster, left back, on the bench. He didn't get a minute in this game against Morocco. If I look at this team, people, that team here, Ricardo Thomas, formerly of Waterhouse, was the starting left back. I call him Indian. Is me? Howell Malik, Howell in this team. Ramon Howell in midfield. Fletcher, Phillips. Remember that team of people? Yeah, he was part of this team. Then the second game, he actually made it off the bench. Coming on for Ricardo Thomas in the 72nd minute. So he played 18 minutes in this game. Way back in a 2022 in the people. So the youth really got, they got prove himself, earn him spot in the team. And then people still say, yeah, right, then a speed boy. Yeah, speed boy. But not go on like say speed. Speed them can identify talent. You can't, no matter what, you can say a lot of things about people, but speed them have an eye for talent. You can't say a lot about Craig Butler, but Craig Butler have an eye for talent. These people have an eye for talent. We can reason about other things, but you can't reason say them not have an eye for talent, and that's why you can't find two things might be true. It might be people are saying since him come around the team, how comes he never get a call up yet? How comes I force him to play Champions League? I force him to play Champions League qualification. I force him to play Europa League qualification. I just saw timing go more while. Timing go like this, and I guess somebody that they can recommend him now, or him could be denied. The truth is he couldn't be denied because he is literally the best performing or one of the best performing left backs them have currently that can play for we. So the two things them can be true. It can be somebody that they can say, yo, but look on this too. Look on the party too. Who was the coach of this team when he actually made his debut them time? Meran God. Meran God was the coach of this team. Look down here, so it's a manager. Who are the manager? Meran God was the manager. So you don't even have to go say a speed influencer call up. You can't say Meran influencer call up because Meran was actually the manager at them time. You see me? So we can debunk that and don't try to discredit the youth. And know so the youth earn him spot. The youth earn him spot. Pick up yourself, Ronaldo Webster. You see me? And then again, as I'm telling you, look on this now. Look on this. We have initially in this 26-man squad, there were 4 local-based players initially in the squad. 4, right? And 4 of them did forward from Mount Pleasant FA, which I find ironic. But again, me can't understand it because me understand say if you ever bring in local-based players, you don't want to bring in them from the best performing team. I guess the best performing teams are gonna be Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant for the last 3 years. And them two teams that been a go finals. So the goalkeeper situation very interesting to me, and it get more spookier. You see me, but then there's no narrative around the Mount Pleasant thing. You see me, initially Mount Pleasant have 4 with the 2 keeper them angling and one everyone. Then we go to boom and we see BAM Sports post this again. We see BAM Sports it post this again. Jaja people, yo, may I tell you, flow them must they go down, people. Flow must they go down. I can't believe, yo. Flow, Jano Star, flow be my bad, but yeah, so continuing people, continuing from right, that's how we left off. Continuing from right, yes, how we left off. So yeah. So we have to continue from right, that's how we left off, people. Big up yourself, everybody with there. Gilly, Aji, Henry, big up yourself. It's all psychological. Makes absolutely no sense that Mount Pleasant has their two second string goalkeeper called up. Well, I know it get more interesting what picking. About second string goalkeeper alone. Let's take a look at this because it gets way more interesting than second string goalkeeper. It gets way more interesting. Watch this now. So we see where Topey got called up. Mount Pleasant again. Hi Papa. Good morning. As you say, smash the like button. Alright people. Legend is here. Tell them what you want to say.
Smash the like button.
Tell them again.
Smash the like button.
Alright.
Like up the live.
Like up the live.
Like up the live.
Alright, Papa. Go on. Alright, go on. So far. Yeah, legend I remind me to smash the like button. But yeah, people. So Jamoi Topey got added to the squad. You get me? I said, then we see 3 to 5 business days. JFF posted it, and I'm like, okay. So Bam posted it. We have to wait for JFF to confirm it. JFF later confirm. Mount Pleasant posted. This made it 5 players from Mount Pleasant, 5 local players them from Mount Pleasant FA. And again, I tell you no, Mount Pleasant buy the best local talents. It follow one logical path. It makes sense. We can't complain. 5 local players, 5 of them fought from Mount Pleasant. Now, again, if you take a look at merit, you have to take a look at to see if the ball of them actually really warrant them place. Again, we see Bailey Kadamachi again. Finally Bailey Kadamachi is here. Is him man a rep him there, and we see Bailey Kadamachi there. Again, we see the interesting situation with Damian Nanaloa, because again, that one is very interesting to me. We see when Nanaloa was listed as going to a specific club, and then what happened to Nanaloa after that, me not understand. Nanaloa situation very interesting indeed. But me did see Nanaloa actually posted something, people. Me see Nanaloa actually posted, say, JD is a very controversial question, but with your fairness and non-biased approach, can you respond? How come Damian Lowe can easily find a team and fans prodigal rivalry? Exactly. Toughy Rudy. Exactly. But Toughy Rudy, you post that over JD. Toughy Rudy, like you post that at JD. Yes, a JD, not Toughy Rudy. But it is what it is. But yeah, Damian Nanaloa found a team, people. But the ironic thing about Damian Nanaloa and finding a team is that wasn't Damian Nanaloa, because I'm pretty sure and all of the I'll go back to the situation. And all of the website them, this is what me that see. And all of the website them, this is what me that see. I saw that Nanaloa got a transfer from Elap Dowd, as well, we said free agent. So how comes that team in Iraq did that own Nanaloa? I was going there, so remember Nanaloa post something on him status for say don't believe everything you see on the internet. But yeah, Nanaloa posted that. I think the image them all over the place, so I have to go back to the image them more show. So as I said, national selection for Jamoi Topey. So we need to go back to look on what Topey are going with to see how Topey actually made the team. So and see if him is there on merit. So Jamoi Topey. So this is saying Jamoi Topey, 25-year-old. I have no problem with Jamoi Topey's age. 25-year-old. I think you're in the prime of your career as a footballer. Even as a centre half, you probably reach a prime yet as a centre half. But even as a centre half, 25-year-old prime age, right footed, you get me? I say so. Jamoi Topey last game for Mount Pleasant, he played 90 minutes. He has played a few games so far this season. I guess this only show him Caribbean Cup games. Him not sure if he played any games in the JPL, but he played 2 games so far in the Caribbean Cup. And again, I've been reliably told that Jamoi Topey is back to his best. You get me? I said Topey overall out and out position is centre back. So main position as centre back again. This time performances over the last couple seasons. So this season so far, this I say Topey have this is a 24-25 season. He would have played 2 games in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup and 6 games in the Premier League. So we know that Topey recently, probably this is not even accurate because honestly, I don't think the website them get accurate amount of games for JPL, but this is the same play 6 games last season. I don't know if he played more than 6 games last season, but the fact that Topey he was injured. I guess this I said the season before he played 2 games Caribbean Cup, 16 games in the league, 23-24 season. So last season he was really hit by injuries. This is looking like. You get me? I said so that is how Jamoi Topey making this team by actually I'm being told that he's basically back to his best right now. So that's how Jamoi Topey is in the team, people. So again, remember, we see BAM Sports post, and then we have to wait upon JFF post. So BAM Sports came up with this, people. BAM Sports came up with this. So last time I see BAM Sports post, see it now. Reggae Boyz winger Demarai Gray seems set to miss Jamaica's first World Cup qualifying window. According to a post on the website of Birmingham City, the club listed 9 players that will leave on international duties, including players in their U21, and Gray's name was not on that list. It goes on to say, the Reggae Boyz trained this morning, Tuesday, September 9, 2025, that yesterday at Sabina Park, and Gray was also not present. Very interesting. So this is BAM Sports doing him journalist work, and this is a good spot indeed. So we see the post where we talk about. See the post here. This is the post where the team actually made this post, and again this is a good spot. And to me, I guess he used the law of deduction to say that why would a team post them international player and forget to put Demarai Gray on it? That could be the case as well. But yeah. Again, last night I see BAM Sports post this. See it now, Mount Pleasant again. So Mount Pleasant had 5, but them still have 5 because guess what? Remember now, there were 2 previous keepers from Mount Pleasant there. Shaquan Davis, again, he got transferred to the 3rd Division club that Mount Pleasant owned over there. Now, the keeper that came in, basically Kemar Foster, just got transferred to Mount Pleasant from Waterhouse. And what you know, see it now, Mount Pleasant Football Academy goalkeeper Kemar Foster has been added to the Reggae Boyz squad for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. So one Mount Pleasant keeper, I replace another Mount Pleasant keeper, I compete with another Mount Pleasant keeper. But again, people, if you go so boom and you look on it for what it really is, you gotta realize that when me do my research, I'm gonna ask the experts, I make you say, Kemar Foster, it's so ironic. Them at them say Kemar Foster are probably the next best keeper as well. And again, people, we have a keeper crisis. So we have a keeper crisis. So it's just so ironic. So all these 3 keepers, they are the same club. You can't make this up, people. This needs to be studied. You can't make this up. You see me? So Kemar Foster is set to replace another Mount Pleasant goalkeeper, Shaquan Davis, who was part of the original squad. Foster is the 3rd replacement player added following Jamoi Topey also of Mount Pleasant and the Ronaldo Webster who replaced Ethan Pinnock and Amar Bell respectively. You can't make this up, people. Me I tell you, no way on earth you can make this up. But I just saw the thing said, and we say it actually is confirmed because Mount Pleasant FA actually posted this. It's another national selection as Kemar Foster makes a return to the Reggae Boyz setup. Since joining in the summer, Kemar has already had an influence on the team. People can't make this up, man. Kemar Foster, yeah, I guess he had played in the this I said last game 0 minutes. So I guess him playing at the league. So far Mount Pleasant in the league, yeah, formerly of Waters, but people, can't make this up. So Kemar Foster recently played for Jamaica in international friendlies. This was a couple years ago. Kemar Foster played for Jamaica 2021, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2022, 2023. So Foster had done an international keeper already, don't know the national team, and it just so ironic say him there Mount Pleasant and one more the Mount Pleasant players them. But yeah, that is Kemar Foster for you. So Kemar Foster is one of the new additions to the team, people. Is it me? Can't make this up, man. Can't make this up. None at all. Can't make this up. None at all. So we actually leave with a few images from the players them out there. So again, Bailey Kadamachi actually there in a real life. I think Simon did a video with Bailey Kadamachi, and Bailey Kadamachi actually there in a real life. So we can stop Fred. The ball actually there and a train. Is me and I posted this as well. Bailey Kadamachi posted that on Instagram. Tyrese Campbell there upon the ground as well, people. So here's my take on this, people. I think the injury situation it's concerning, but it's really just an opportunity for other players to step up. That's how me I look on it. It's really an opportunity for other players to step up. So you see the Bailey Kadamachi them, the Tyrese Campbell them, the Kaim Dixie them, you get me? I say this is Kaim Dixie posting this. It's really just an opportunity for other players to step up right now. Because the usual suspect them not there, but who did it have to step up and who did it I think is good enough. So Isaac Aiden them there and I post this, you get me? I say so who there have to step up and I think who there is actually good enough. So I think it's a cause for concern why we always have pick so much injured players or why so much of players them injured in the first place. But irrespective of that, I'm believing in who we have, people. And these are some scenes from the training session. Again, you don't know the man them are train. You get me? I say who there, who actually there. It's Ronaldo Webster there, people. Ronaldo Webster, Richard King there. You get me? I say man, them do some push-up run. So is me? Yeah, Kara, Dede Lambert. Big up yourself, Simon. Yeah, Kai man wear the big number 10. Rooney. Big up yourself, Rooney. Get me as a man like Anglin. There. See, training there, Damian Nanalo, Ronaldo Webster, what you mean? In a training that Mason there look like Kaim just bust him lace. Kaim love bust lace, you know, man. Kaim them tackle hard. You see me? But see Shaquan Davis there. Shaquan Davis there, so unless Shaquan Davis look wild, so Kemar Foster replacing Shaquan Davis. Or is it that Kemar Foster is being added to the squad? But people, there you have it. That was just a quick fire live from myself. That's a quick fire live from myself. I take to say, even though there is injury worries, I think that we have enough to really get the job done said way. And I think the players them were forward in still have enough to get the job done said way. We still have to pick a predicted 11, while we also pick a level where we don't want to see as well, because both sides of it. But I think that from this squad, man, you can find a good, solid team from the squad said way. Because again, squad updates would mean that based on what BAM Sports say, Foster come in for Shaquan Davis, that a right, so that a one. Or probably the 4 keepers them just in a squad and done. You get me? I say, and if you have 4 keepers in a squad and 3 are from one staple, Mount Pleasant, that's how the thing go. Is him in a defense, who would make it? You have the Amari Bell and the Ethan Pinot that dropped out to be replaced by Jamoi Topey and Ronaldo Webster in midfield. Good things that the midfield basically keep everybody in the midfield. I think there are some concerns about people asking about Ian Frey. People have said them not say Frey at the training as yet, but really and truly the midfield, Isaac Aiden, John Russell, Casey Palmer, Kari Anderson, Joshua Anglin, Kevin Lambert, we see all of those in a training. I don't think Ian Frey will see in a training so far. But again, for me, the midfield seem to be moving in the right direction. Now, me hear other concerns. People are saying, the midfield is a lot of robust midfielders and not a lot of creativity in midfield. And then people are pointing to DJ. People are pointing to Daniel Johnson scoring an assist, playing regular minutes, and that's a player who really and truly, if DJ continue with Mado, there's no way DJ can be left out of the next squad. You can argue that he should have been in this squad to provide some competition. We know DJ have the little flair about him, have the little creativity about him. So DJ would have been one where you'd expect. But then who DJ that coming on the squad for? Again, people have to move forward. We have to move forward and just focus on who actually in our squad. But people ask for creativity, the Ravel Church, as usual, people are saying, Ravel. And there's not a lot of those type of players in the team, to be honest. You get me? I say, Casey Palmer, you're thinking of Casey Palmer for being a number 10. John Russell, again, he was John Russell. That'll be very interesting because, John Russell have that presence in the box. Then, the attack, Kyle Dixon, Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray is the big concern where BAM Sports presented that for say, wonder if Demarai Gray will be there based on the fact that in team never show him as part of the players that were released for international break on their Instagram website. So that one of them were concerned with. I will watch if that's the case, and the fact that he was not seen at the training, that one is very interesting indeed. We need to get younger players. Too much third. So probably Wizard. This is what we're going to talk about later. I'm going to talk about this later. I'm going to talk about the facts. Remember, me asked the coach in the Wizard at the press conference. I asked the coach about the 2 youngsters then. And it's very interesting that the JFF posted players that scored in their teen years. And we literally do have 1 teenager in the team. And then when I asked coach about the 2 teenagers them that were listed in the squad, the coach went on to say that he basically go for more experienced players instead of the youths them. So I give them time. I give General Johnson time to break into the Ajax first team, and I give Tyrese time to actually become a starter. That's what the coach said. So, but I guess probably that's why we get so much injuries now, because the older players, them body not heal the same. You get me? I say, so we really have to look into that and really look towards going younger as well, for real. But it's very interesting indeed, because that's a very interesting take. Wizard, big up yourself, Mr. Allen. They're outside. But yeah, the forward line, I would say, out of the forward them that was listening, 26-man squad, Shamar Nicholson, very interesting. Shamar had played a few games. Again, we know Shamar as it relates to him pedigree in terms of what him do against Caribbean teams. We know say one of the leading goal scorers them in any active Jamaican Reggae Boyz right now. As it relates to Michael Antonio, he spoke about Antonio. I know say people are cussed about Antonio not playing a ball and Antonio made the team. But if you listen to the coach, Antonio is basically being a father figure around the team, not only a father figure. I think Antonio is well and truly in a coaching role, and I think he wants to be a player coach. So it's not only a coach Antonio gonna be a player that can provide some kind of I know the coach said he wants to play, because Antonio really want to make it God World Cup. Antonio want God World Cup, but Antonio wants to be like a player coach, if you ask me. Antonio really just wants to be like a player coach. So Antonio being there is, I have a problem with it, especially it not being a 23-man squad. You get me? I say, especially if you make a bigger squad for add these players, I understand why Antonio can do that. Big up yourself, my bro. Big up yourself, Biro Golden. Bailey Kadamachi again is the very interesting one, the 20-year-old striker. Big, tall, powerful striker. Again, it might sound away, but Bailey Kadamachi inclusion in this squad, it kind of showed that we out of many one people. Let me left it right this as it relates to Bailey Kadamachi. And again, that's a 20-year-old striker that can find the back of the net. The youth look like him have something about him. So again, we know the situation with Bailey Kadamachi in the past. Let bygones be bygones and moving forward. Warner Brown again. So Warner Brown in the squad. Warner Brown has really gotten his chance in the Jamaica team and really proven himself. We can move over there now to Mount Pleasant. Again, the onus is on him to see if he can really go beyond and above what he did last year at Arnett Gardens. Tyrese Campbell again. Tyrese Campbell, the ace man for his Charlton Athletic team, moving to the championship. Again, you don't know, we are Championship FC with a lot of players in the championship from the Reggae Boyz. You get me? I said, but the ironic thing about Tyrese Campbell is that Tyrese Campbell, actually, people are saying he's been adjusting to the championship. So he have a bit of adjustment to do to the championship. We're gonna see how that works. It would be very interesting to see Charlton actually come straight through the ranks. I know it's not expected and the odds not depend on them, but if Charlton comes straight through the ranks from League One and go straight to the Premier League, and we have some more Premier League players. So yeah, Ronaldo Cephas is an interesting one because I didn't know if he would have been picked, but the coach will go with continuity, so he bring back Cephas in this squad. Again, Cephas made a move to a new team, and I guess he has had an indifferent time over there. So Cephas is one interesting one. Demarai Gray, again, we'll talk about Demarai Gray and Kyle Dixon making his move to Crawley Town over there in League 2, and has set the league on fire. Luton Town did it a few years ago. Let's see if Charlton can do it now and see a few Reggae Boyz, because you don't know, Charlton have a few Reggae Boyz. So yeah, people, it was just a quick fire update for make us know. So yeah, we eat with injuries, but have no fear. You get me? I said, don't worry about a thing. The squad remains ready, because I guess the replacement them again. If you take a look at the replacement, then you can't say the goalkeeper replacement. Foster coming in, fine. You get me? I say you can't. Can't say yo, this keeper for come in and Foster no for come in. There's me not say who for come in. Me not say who did for come in if I no Foster. Only tell me, when I bring up Aman Knight again, Aman Knight they over there on the bench in USL. You get me? I say the players them have to give me personally starting players. I can defend DJ. People say DJ should be there. I can defend DJ. Is him Demarai Gray is absent, we replaced him. We don't hear nothing from that yet. That Bomb Sports alone we suppose anything about that. So we are waiting for an official confirmation from the JFF. We are waiting for the here we go from the JFF to see what going on right there. So is him, but yeah, the keeper replacement, Jamoi Topey replacing when I sent off them again. There's not a lot of centre half out there where you can say, alright, that centre half here for Dede, or that centre half here not for Dede, because the majority of the centre half them injured. Deshaun Bernard them injured. Amari Bell where I play centre half and him have to get replaced. So Topey being there. Interesting thing about Topey is that Topey again wouldn't have been in the local based squads that were picked to play against Trinidad. I think Kyle Ming, if Kyle Ming was there, it would have been interesting even more. So Kyle Ming, look at that. The names them me I call off the top of my head. You have the Kyle Ming them that was a part of that squad. Kyle Ming right back that can play centre back. And again, we saw Kyle Ming play centre back for us in the Unity Cup. So if Kyle Ming came in as a centre back, we'd have a seat there, another Mount Pleasant player irrespective. So Jamoi Topey as a Mount Pleasant player coming in, and the other name I could think about where Day Night squad recently is a Kyle Ming. And if a Kyle Ming the Day Night squad, what could I say? You get me? I say he was there, he has been there. So that him there Mount Pleasant. The other players that were in the squad recently as centre backs were I think Cummings were also there. Cummings also, everybody, yo, me I tell you, it come like a beer. Mount Pleasant, Mount Pleasant, Mount Pleasant, Mount Pleasant, Mount Pleasant, people. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Mount Pleasant by the best players, them Ronaldo Biggs over there. If you hear Ronaldo Biggs coming on the team now, we have to say, man, them literally buy. It's a Bayern Munich kind of vibe. Mount Pleasant that one. So is in but centre of options. The Fitzroy Cummings, Stevie Young was another centre that got called to that squad. Stevie Young of Portmore United would have been. Cummings play good in the Trinidad game. Yeah, Cummings. And then, but the thing is, as I say, call Cummings name, Cummings still there at Mount Pleasant. So one more player from Mount Pleasant that I can get added to the team again. So, and again, people may have to try to explain, but people quick can understand. If me say, the reason why Mount Pleasant have so much players is because they buy the best players. So that's why they end up with 5 and 6 players in the squad. Nobody no complain because that's not an agenda, not a quick flip on an agenda for say, yo, see there. But again, they will still find an agenda for say, all right, then some of these players have links with speed and people that too easy to say. Is it that these are the best players on the island? If we argue, say, Cummings, see the Cummings also have Mount Pleasant. You ever say no, Stevie Young? The only other player I can think about, the only other centre half come to my mind is Howell. Malik Howell are the only other centre half me can think about. Malik centre half are the only other centre half. Malik Howell are the only other centre half me can think about. And I guess I don't know what the situation with Malik Howell and them unless you have bring in some young centre half with heritage. Like the player that I asked about, Janiro Johnson, that can play centre half. So again, we know say the coach did say never want to bring in players at the last minute. So it's gonna be more than likely to bring in players at the last minute. You're gonna see players on the island because to fly out players from them country at the last minute, it very very tricky, very tricky indeed. So. Now people build theories say, yo, them do this on purpose, them bring the injured players them so them can eventually fill the squad with local players. See all kind of things, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Ming played right back for Dexter Unity Cup, not centre back. Yeah, he played right back, I think. Yeah, he played right back. Did he not go to centre back when I timed them? Memory serves me right. I know say he played right back, but I think. But anyways, Ming can play centre back, Jay. No matter how you put it, Ming can play centre back, and that's the point of me I try make. But they had Cummings as well, Fatal Flare, big up yourself, play good in the Trinity game. Me just join Daniel Johnson in for true. Well, if Daniel Johnson in, I wouldn't mind because Daniel Johnson would be making the team on merit indeed. One of our best performing players them out there. So let's see if Daniel Johnson is in. Good at eat. Why I said very good in food at eat. Let's see. But yeah, people, alright, let's make a left it in the people, right? Let's make a left it. Length from Cavaliers again would have been another one. We never see a Cavaliers and speed. So people, the truth is the best players on the island seem to be going to the Cavaliers or the Mount Pleasant. That's just the facts that because we see the situation with Denzel McKenzie, with Michael Forbes. We see those are two of the best talents them on the island. And again, people might argue say we have to see them in the team now because them go at a certain club, and when them there a certain club, they never get in the team, and that are the argument, that are the lawsuit, that are all kind of thing, which that'll be interesting if and when that time comes to see what really happens. But at the end of the day, you can't deny that. Look what Denzel McKenzie do. You can't deny that. are some of the best talents, and this team keep picking up some of the best talents. So that's why I see it. Length from Cavalier again. I'm a captain Cavalier now. The man they play against Messi, so the man they gain experience. Find out, no bro, cause a key factor that let me see if I can make a phone call real quick. See if I can break that news on air to see if nobody know. Hold on there. Let me see if I can break that news. Let's see. So people later I'm talk about it. Yeah, so them go there because them probably know see the opportunity. But people there you have it. Until next time, you don't know people. Later we are gonna do a next live and we're gonna talk about this. All if a 20 from Cavaliers are more pleasant. I don't care if they're the best. Big up yourself, sports on the ball. Big up yourself, people. Right, this is where I left it. Until next time, so boy King, thank you for tuning in. This was just a quick fire morning live. Cause you know, say we don't usually go live morning, but you don't know people selection day. You don't know, go out and exercise your right to vote, people. In a business where you want to vote for, go out and exercise your right for vote because it's kind of crazy, people. Them say this is a democracy. You get me? I say them say a democracy, and you have to go they call it, use your democratic right. And again, real and true democracy this because you don't know who's going, not have a clue. So people, there you have it. Until next time, you don't know. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy King. I'm there chat the damn thing. Big up yourself, people. Have a blessed day. Until next time, I am out.